Hello, my name is Ashley Azpiazu, and this is my oral presentation video for Mr. Hill's advanced composition class. Today we'll be discussing my research paper topic, maintaining the legal drinking age at 21 and not lowering it to 18. Firstly, we'll discuss why I chose to write my paper on this topic. Secondly, we'll discuss why people believe that it should be lowered to 18. And lastly, we'll discuss why I believe it should be maintained at the current age of 21. I work full-time at TGI Fridays as a bartender, and every single day I deal with the legal minimum drinking age. If I were to get secret shopped by someone, either be ATF or the people that Fridays hires to make sure I do card people, I could not only lose my job, but I would also be sent to jail and possibly have to pay a $500 fine. So this is something that I deal with all the time, and it's very near and dear to me. Also, as a bartender, I see plenty of people who are well over the age of 21 who are completely and totally incapable of handling alcohol maturely. I don't think that people who are 18 can do it, especially considering how I was 18 once and I did underage drink, and I made a lot of really bad decisions, and looking back, I wish that I hadn't done that. Now that we've discussed why I chose to write my paper on the legal drinking age, we'll discuss why people believe it should be lowered to 18. When you turn 18, you legally become an adult. You can vote, get married, join the military, and serve on juries. So why is it that someone who's an adult and can be tried as an adult can't enjoy a beer? Also, proponents for lowering the drinking age believe that by forbidding alcohol and restricting it from young people, it makes it become a forbidden fruit and forces them to overindulge and binge drink. There are plenty of young people who play drinking games and pre-game and just completely and totally abuse alcohol. A major component of the proponents' format for lowering the drinking age is to require high school classes about alcohol education. In these classes, the children would learn about the chemistry of alcohol, the physical and social consequences of abusing alcohol, and most importantly, they'd have to go to an AA meeting where they can witness people who have abused alcohol and how it affected their lives negatively. Essentially, you would have a license to drink. In the same way that you're not allowed to drive as soon as you turn 16, you have to pass a test and get a license, you would have to do the same for drinking alcohol. Go through the class, pass the test, and have a license that you would show the bartender. That is actually one of the few arguments for lowering the drinking age that I do believe is a very good, valid point and something that people do need education about alcohol. Now, even though they think that it should be lowered, I think that it should be maintained because it simply saves lives. Since it was enacted in the 1980s, it has saved an estimated 25,000 lives. You can't argue with those numbers. People say that they have the right to drink, but there is no right guaranteed in the Constitution or the Bill of Rights that says that you can drink. I have the right to safety, and that right outweighs your want to go out and drink. Also, teens are already going through really confusing and emotional times with puberty and peer pressure. The last thing they need is alcohol to further impair their judgment. By lowering the drinking age to 18, you open up a whole new age group who are much more likely to be able to be exposed to alcohol. Many people who turn 18 are still in high school, so in that way they'd be able to buy alcohol for their underclassmen, people who are young as 14 or 15 drinking, and that is just way too young to get involved. There's been studies showing that people who start drinking as early as 15 are 5 times more likely to become alcoholics later on in life. For all these reasons, this is why I wrote my paper on lowering the drinking age. Thank you.